Hiya, welcome to part 2 of my review of Vampires of Venice. Please do enjoy part 1 as well and come and watch this video. It's all in costume this week, cosplay, because this episode just completely, for me, is ideal for cosplay because of all the beautiful costumes. So please do enjoy this video, part 2. So, this series, compared to Russell T Davies' series, where you could get the gist of the episode quite quickly, then you could pretty much follow the story, and you already had the story down when you watched it once. But this series totally rewards the viewer when they have repeated viewings, because there's this assaulted to the senses of all this dialogue, and it just comes at you so fast. It's like too fast to process, to fully process each bit of dialogue and each what that means. So you have to watch it again to process like all the meanings, all the dialogue he says. And it's also great for discussing with other fans because there's loads of dialogue to pick over. Loads of things that people notice. Some people notice and other people don't notice. You can all talk about it together. That's what I really enjoy. So I thought that stop talking, vain thinking, hush. Thought that was good, and then you all put hands on the mouth. Thought that was good. There seems to be a theme of dreams, that the weeping angels, not Professor Song, the person who wrote the encyclopedia for the Weeping Angels, talked about a bit about dreams, and this episode also had a bit about dreams. The next episode is about dreams, so I like that bit. Because I'm really into like dreams and dream meanings and dream being an alternative world and that, so I thought that was really good. That bit at the start when they're leaning over the balcony, and then there's that fight, it looked like they were watching live Shakespeare, so I thought that was nicely shot. Oh, that bit where he's looking in the mirror and he sees the vampire girls, he's like a camp decorator. It's like, I like what you've done with all this wallpaper, I am loving it. It's like so camp. So I thought that was funny and I enjoyed that bit. I like that, I forgot what the context was like. Think of the children. I thought it's like, you can't give a little play on how you can't go too far because you have to think of the kid before you do anything controversial, because you'll get complaints. Oh yeah, that's the bit of the vampire girl said, stands do it if you're lucky, and the doctor goes, and then goes, oh, and he has to run out. So, also the storm is coming is something I picked up on. It's like David Tennant's doctor's like the oncoming storm, so I thought that was interesting. A good bit was when they were talking about Casanova and said, oh, don't want to run into him, because he'd run into the 10th Doctor, because it would be David Tennant. So I thought that was a really lovely nod to David there. But yeah, the water in Venice in this episode is so beautiful. It's like sparkling blue water. It's stunning. So there's my little join I did of a vampire. So I'll give this episode, we'll give this episode 10 out of 10, and I think we definitely do need a script book, because there's so much dialogue and he says it quite fast, and there's so much playing off against all the other dialogue that you really need to see it all written down as well. But definitely I think this should you should watch this again. I like how you can connect all the earlier episodes and keep going and diving around and looking for clues. It's not just this Russell here, because there was an arc, but each episode was pretty much within itself, so you could just see the episode, and they were quite simple to follow. But I think this series has a lot more depth and a lot more discussion opportunities, which I really love, because I really love discussing the new episode every week. It's really fun to come up with just wild and crazy theories. My other theory the other day was that Amelia Pond had written the Russell T Davies era as one big fanfic. It's just, you could pluck just mad theories out of thin air. Well, not thin air, out of bits you pick up on. And then when you watch it again, you can look in the background for all the little bits in the background as well, see if there's any clues. So I definitely give this episode 10 out of 10, because there's so much in it. It's so beautiful. I think it is probably the most beautiful of any Who episode yet. It's just, there's so much in it. It's 10 out of 10. You should go and watch it and just see it, and then watch it again, look for other bits, and watch it again, look for other bits, and start connecting links and ideas. There's so much to do. So I hope you have enjoyed this review video of this episode. Yeah, thanks for watching.